Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJO Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 2016 postseason is on the air. Tonight, we are at AT&T Park. This is Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the Chicago Cubs and the San Francisco Giants. Tonight, the Giants face elimination. Cubs lead this series 2-0. A win tonight, and the Cubs will make it into the NLCS, where, of course, in 2016, they won the entire World Series. The Giants, hoping to do what the National did a couple of days ago against the Dodgers, force a Game 4, and hopefully anything can go from that. So a big matchup for the Cubs, but it's do or die for the Giants. Can they go ahead and force a fourth game like the Nats did, or will the Cubs punch their ticket into the championship series? Anything is possible here at Inside Pitch as we have another elimination game coming up. Craig Scarborough first to join us here at AT&T Park. AT&T Park is definitely, in 2016, was definitely a pitcher's park. -2 to walks, but only 107 home runs were hit here. So that's definitely a pitcher's park for that season. And now, of course, that I've said that, we'll have about 20 home runs, won't we? Brian Patterson now joins us here at AT&T Park. So if everybody is set and ready to go, another elimination game here in the game 3s of the LDS. Can the Giants hold on, or will the Cubs go to the NLCS? Let's get to the top of the first as Frank Wainscott joins us here at AT&T Park. And he says, my mom had a bad fall, recovering. Well, she is in our prayers as well, my good man. Let's play some baseball. I hope a little baseball there will take over. We'll take off some of your worries there, Mr. Wainscott. We go to the top of the first. Leading off for the Cubs, center fielder Dexter Fowler. He is 1 for 6 for the series. Of course, the Cubs won the first 2 games all in the bottom of the 9th. In games 1 and 2, can the Giants return the favor? We're going to use black, white, and orange dice. Giants are the home team. Not an empty seat anywhere at AT&T Park, cheering on their G-men. They know what is at stake. Oh, I guess I should introduce the pitcher. Starting pitcher for the San Francisco Giants tonight, their number 4 starter, Matt Moore. Moore started the season with the Tampa Bay Rays, wound up being traded to the Giants later in the season. 13 wins, 12 losses, no saves, a 4.08 ERA, 178 strikeouts, and 71 walks. A very precarious position, the number 4 starter. He has to pitch a heck of a game in order to move the Giants into a game 4, where Madison Bumgarner will pitch that one. But let's see what happens tonight. Matt Moore is ready. Dexter Fowler is ready. After all that, let's play some baseball. Moore, 3-6. It's a blank. Fowler, 2-3. And that's a base hit past first. So Fowler leads off with a single. And he will head to first base and hold there. Leadoff hit for the Cubs. Infield goes to double play depth. Next batter, the third baseman, Chris Bryant. He is 2 for 7 for the series. Vita Productions and Luca Pini join us here at AT&T Park. Strategy roll for Fowler. He had 13 stolen bases. That is a 19 and nothing going on. Twins advanced to ALDS versus trash. I mean, yep, I know. The Twins moved on, and so did the Rangers. I got to tell you something about the Rays, if I could. 860 runs is what you put on the board, and you had 99 wins. How do you only score 1 run at home against the Rangers? I got to figure that out. Kevin Cash may not have a job at the end of at the start of next year. Moore, 3-6. That's a blank. Bryant, 2-6, and that's a base hit. He hits it past third. That'll be a single, and Fowler will hold at second base. Does not have enough speed to get to third on a base hit past third, and already the Cubs are off to a good start. 2 batters, 2 runners, and now we'll see the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. He is batting 3 for 8 for the series. Strategy roll. Infield still a double play depth. Nothing on the 12. Moore will go ahead and pitch. Moore, 2-5, strikeout 6, and he got him. Cold strike 3 on Rizzo. Rizzo can't believe it, but that was right on the black, and that's a big strikeout from Moore. 1 away. 1 down, and that'll bring up Ben Zobrist. Zobrist, 2 for 6. He had a game-winning bomb in game number 2 of this series. Zobrist is in left field for this game. And Zobrist is 3 for 8. 3 for 8? No. Was he 3 for 8? Yeah, 3 for 8 for the series. So runners at first and second now, 1 out. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 17. Moore will go ahead and pitch. Zobrist is not bunting. Moore, 2-4. That is a blank. Zobrist, 1-2. That's a fly ball to center field. Getting under that is Denard Span. He will make the catch. Fowler, a base running rating of 4. Hit to center, -2. Span +1. A 1-3. Fowler will get to third, and he doesn't. He'll stay where he is, 2 down. So Moore 1 out away from getting out of a first inning jam. Next up is the shortstop, Addison Russell. He is 2 for 6 for the series and also has a home run. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 14. Moore will go ahead and pitch to Russell. And here comes the deal. Moore, 4-3. That's at the park. AT&T, 3-5. And that's a base hit to center field. And it's a single plus. Fowler will come around automatically. He will score. Bryant goes to third. Russell has to try for second. Base runner 2. Hit to center. Span +1. A 1-3. Russell gets to second base. It is a 6. There could be an out. There could be an out. Span a +1 arm. A 1-2. A 1-2. Russell is out. It is a 2, and Russell is thrown out at second base, trying to take the extra base. So that will go as a single for Russell. It does score Fowler. He does come in to score. But Russell thrown out at second base to end the inning, but the Cubs do get the run. Oh, boy, Russell got a little bit greedy on that one, but he does get the RBI. 1 run on 3 hits as Denard Span goes ahead and throws out Russell at second base, trying to stretch. We don't see that much here, but that one will work, and we go to the bottom of the first, with the Cubs already up 1-0. Big Clue joins us here at AT&T Park, and Jimmy Jam. Starting pitcher for the Chicago Cubs, their number 3 starter, Jake Arrieta. 18 wins, 8 losses, a 3.10 ERA, 190 strikeouts, and 75 walks in 2016. Nothing wrong with those stats. That's a heck of a season. The Giants already find themselves down 1-0 in a game they must absolutely win. Center fielder Denard Span will lead off. He is 3 for 12 for the postseason. And I am doing okay there, Mr. Clue. Hope to catch some real playoffs. Yes, of course. Always my play. You know, I wanted to say something. Because I go ahead and I start the seasons in January and in June. So when I start a new season in January, when that season ends, the real baseball season is already underway. Everybody's already set for baseball underway. When I start a season in July, when this season ends and the postseason, we're in the playoffs of the actual year. So the funny thing is that you get some baseball fix for 3 months before the regular season, the real baseball season starts, and then we're both doing postseason in the second season of choice. That's just amazing how I do that, and it works perfectly. Arrieta with the pitch, 1-4, strikeout +7, swing and a miss, struck him out. First strikeout for Arrieta. David Vega joins us here at AT&T Park. 1 out. And that will bring up the second baseman, Joe Panic. He is 0 for 11 for the postseason. He's yet to get a hit. Arrieta, 5-4. That's a wild pitch, ball 1. Arrieta again. 3-5. Possible error. Panic. 6-6. That's a fly ball hit to right field. Going after it is Jason Hayward. His error rating is a 2. That's an 8. He'll make the catch, 2 down. And Joe Panik still looking for his first hit of the playoffs. 2 down, and now that'll bring up the catcher, Buster Posey. Hall of Famer, he better go in on his first ballot. Posey is 5 for 12 in these playoffs. Arrieta will pitch. Arrieta, 2-2, range play at the park. AT&T, 1-3. It's a grounder to first base. That ball is hit to Rizzo. His range is a 5. That is a 4. He'll take care of it. Arrieta will come over. Rizzo will toss it to him and end the inning. 1-2-3, go the Giants. 1-0 Cubs after 1. Cubs trying to punch their ticket to the NLCS and await the winner of the Nationals and the Dodgers. We long way to go yet. We go to the top of the second. Leading off for the Cubs will be the right fielder, Jason Hayward. He is 1 for 6 for the series. 1-0 Cubs. Moore will go ahead and pitch. Moore, 3-3, strikeout, 13 is high. Hayward, a 2-3, and that's a base hit to left field. Hayward gets up. So again, the Cubs lead off with a single. And it looks like the Cubs are looking to put this series to bed early. Here comes the second baseman, Javier Baez. He is 0 for 5 for the series, still looking for his first hit. Infield double play. Hayward out 11 stolen bases. That is a 7. He stays put. Moore knows he's got to settle down here. He's got to give his Giants a chance. Moore, 2-1, strikeout 4. That's pretty good. He struck him out. Second strikeout from Moore, and that's 1 down. And the next batter will be the catcher, Wilson Contreras, making his first appearance in the postseason. I use him for the Cubs against left-handed starters. A .282 average, 12 homers, and 35 RBIs. So Contreras getting his first start for the Cubs here in the postseason. And we are at 1 out. Infield still a double play depth. Hayward, nothing happening on the 12. Moore will pitch. Moore, 6-3, hit by pitch, 12. That will miss. Contreras, 6-5, and that's a base hit past short. It is a single. Hayward will hold at second base, and Contreras will get to first. And once again, the Cubs are looking like a team they just want to end it now. So now runners at first and second, and that brings up the pitcher, Jake Arrieta, and he had a good year at the plate. .262 average, 2 homers, 7 RBIs. Jake Arrieta could be I could use him as a designated hitter if the Cubs get to the World Series. He could be a DH with that. Runners at first and second. Has a pitcher won the MVP in my replays? No. Usually I go for a player that has the best batting average. However, I do keep track of pitchers. You never know. You never know. Runners at first and second. Strategy roll. That's a 10, nothing happening. Moore will pitch to Arrieta. Moore, 6-5, strikeout, and it will just get Arrieta. Struck him out. Third strikeout from Moore, 2 down. And now the batter is Fowler, and Fowler got a base hit his first time up. Anything on Strat? The 18 says no. Moore sets in on Fowler. Fans here at AT&T Park hoping for a good pitch. Moore will deal. Moore, 2-6, strikeout 17. That will miss. Fowler, 6-4, and it's a fly ball to center field. And Denard Span is going to get to that one, and he will make the catch and end the inning. No runs on 2 hits, a couple stranded there for the Cubs. A chance goes by, but we go to the bottom of the second inning. Giants trying to set this up for a game 4. Long way to go. Bottom of the second. Leading off for the Giants will be the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He is 2 for 12 for the postseason. There was an amazing atmosphere in Chicago in 2016. Yes, there was. Like I said, I have no problem with the Cubs winning the World Series. I had no problem with either the Cubs or the Indians winning the 2016 World Series. Someone was going to break a drought. Arrieta, 5-3 against the lefty. Walk plus, that'll be ball 4. So Arrieta goes ahead and walks Belt. First walk issued by Arrieta. And now the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's 3 for 12 for the series, for the postseason. Infield is at double play and nothing on the strat. And Arrieta will go ahead and pitch to Crawford. Arrieta, 6-5 against the lefty. Walk. The 12 is too high. Crawford, a 6-2, and he pumped it out to second base. Baez is calling for it. He'll get it, and that's out number 1. And now we'll see the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Pence, 4 for 12 for the postseason, and he has 1 home run. Belt, anything on strat? The 9 says no. Belt will stay where he is. Arrieta sets up against Pence. Fans here at AT&T Park want a hit. Arrieta, 3-3, error on a grounder. Pence, 4-1. Nope, that's a fly out to center. Coming under it will be Fowler. And Fowler will get it for the second out. Belt stays where he is. 2 away. And now we'll see the third baseman, Eduardo Nunez. Nunez started the season with the Minnesota Twins, wound up on the Giants later. Nunez is 3 for 12 for the playoffs. Belt on at first, nothing on the 11. Arrieta sets up against Nunez. And the pitch. Arrieta, 1-3, strikeout, 13 is high. Nunez, 5-5, and it's a line drive right to short. Russell puts up the glove, pow, and that retires the side. Nothing across except a walk for the Giants, and it stays 1-0 Cubs. So right now the Cubs holding a 1-0 lead early. And we will now go to the third. Leading off for the Chi Cubs will be Chris Bryant. He got a base hit his first time up. 1-0. Moore will go ahead and pitch. Moore, 4-4, strikeout, 13 is high. Bryant, a 1-4, and that's a fly ball to right field. And Hunter Pence is going to call for it, and he'll get it for the out. Next batter is Rizzo. Rizzo 0 for 1. Moore, he'll go ahead and pitch. Moore, 6-2, strikeout, got him, swing and a miss, struck him out. He gets Rizzo, struck him out again, and that's the 4th strikeout from Moore. 2 away. Zobrist will now get a chance, 0 for 1. Moore. And that's a 6-4, and against the switch right, that is a blank. Zobrist, 2-3, and that's hit the right field, but that's going to be easy there for Hunter Pence. A very nice job by Matt Moore, and 1-2-3 go the Cubs. We go to the bottom of the third, with the Cubs holding on to a 1-0 lead. Arrieta sets himself up. Leading off for the G-Men, left fielder, Angel Pagan, and he is 5 for 12 for the postseason. He shares the best batting average right now with Posey. So bottom of the third inning, 1-0 favor of the Cubs. Arrieta, 1-3, strikeout 3, swing and a miss, struck him out. Second strikeout for Arrieta. 1 down there. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Matt Moore, batted .097 in 2016 in the limited 15 games he had with the Giants that year after the trade. Arrieta, 4-4. That's a walk plus, and that 5 is going to walk him. Holy cow, he walked him. That a walk plus makes him a 10, and that's a 5, and he walks the pitcher. And Arrieta not happy with that. Second walk given up by Arrieta. He did have 75 walks, which is average, not the best. Here comes Span. Span 0 for 1, infield double play depth. So Moore on at first. I doubt they'll do anything. And that's an 11, and nothing will happen there. Arrieta will go ahead and pitch. Arrieta, 6-4. That's a pitcher result. And that 8 is going to be an automatic out. And it's a ground out to second base. Can they turn it? 1-1-2. Shortstop pivot. Russell -1. So only a 1 will be a double play. And that's a 4. So Moore thrown out at second base. Span will take over at first. And that is a genuine fielder's choice. But now there are 2 outs, and here comes Panic. Panic 0 for 1. Span at 12 stolen bases, and that's an 8, and he will stay right where he is. Arrieta now sets his in on Panic, and the fans here are hoping something happens. And Arrieta, 4-6, strikeout, 16 is high. Panic, 4-6, and that's a fly off the center field. And Fowler's going to get to that one with no trouble, and he'll make the catch and retire the side. Nothing across except a walk for the Giants, and it stays 1-0 after 3. Top of the 4th, Moore. He can pitch to 25, and Arrieta can pitch to 26. And let's see who leads off. Oh, yeah. Leading off for the Cubbies will be Addison Russell, and he got a single his first time up. 1-0 Cubs. They lead this series 2-0. A win tonight. They are in the NLCS. Moore, 4-5, strikeout, 17 is high. Russell, 2-3, and that's a single. He slaps that into center field, and Russell will wind up at first. So Russell gets his second hit of the game. And now a chance for Hayward, infield double play. Russell had 5 stolen bases. That is a 5, but he'll stay where he is. So Moore will now deal with Hayward. Fans here getting nervous, and here comes the pitch. Moore, 4-6, error on a grounder. Hayward, 2-6. That's a pop out to short. And Crawford calling for it, and he'll make the play, and that's the first out. Of course, no error on a grounder because, well, it was a pop fly ball, not a ground ball. Here's Baez. Baez is 0 for 1. Anything for Russell, and he'll stay where he is. Moore looks in on Baez. He deals 4-3 at the park. AT&T, 4-6, and that's a grounder to first base. Let's see if they turn it. 1-1-1. Shortstop pivot. Crawford is 0, so only a 1 will be a double play. And they got it. Side retired. 3-6-3 double play. And they get out of the jam. No runs and a hit. A nice play there by Brandon Belt on to Crawford and then back to Belt. And that keeps the score where it is. We go to the bottom of the 4th. D. Scott Howard, the GOAT Whisperer, joins us here at AT&T Park. Bottom of the 4th, leading off for the G-Men will be Buster Posey, and he's 0 for 1. 1-0 in favor of the Cubs. Arrieta will go ahead and deal with him. 3-2, hit by pitch, 16 is high. Posey, 5-3, and that's a fly ball to center field. And Fowler will come in a bit and grab it for the out. Here comes Belt. Belt walked his first time up. Arrieta with the pitch. Arrieta, 4-3, wild pitch, ball 1. He had a lot of wild pitches, apparently. Hence, he's got 2 wild marks on his card. Arrieta, 5-4, another wild pitch, ball 2. We'll try again. Arrieta can't get over the plate. 5-5, that's at the park. AT&T, 3-3, and that's flied to right. And coming over there is going to be Hayward. And he'll get near the line, but plenty of room. 2 down. And now it's up to Crawford to see if he can get something going. He's 0 for 1. Dwayne Martz joins us here at AT&T Park. Arrieta will go ahead and pitch. Arrieta, 6'5", against the lefty, walk, and that's ball 4. He walks Crawford. The 5 is good enough to walk him, and he'll trot the first, and that is the third walk issued by Arrieta. And now a good chance for Hunter Pence. Pence is 0 for 1, 2 outs here. Giants already down 1-0, still in the middle part of the game. Anything on Strat, that's a 6. Crawford will stay where he is. Arrieta will now deal with Pence. Fans here at AT&T Park getting a little loud. Arrieta, 3-4, strikeout plus, swing and a miss, strikeout, and the inning is over. They were a little loud, now they're back to being quiet, and that retires the side. Third strikeout for Arrieta. Nothing across except a walk. 1-0 Cubs after 4 in this elimination game. Matt Moore actually doing a pretty good job, but the Giants are unable to break through Arrieta at this moment. Top of the 5th coming up. And leading off for the Cubs is Wilson Contreras, and he got a base hit his first time up. Moore will go ahead and pitch. Moore, 3-1, walk plus, that's a 6, and that's going to be ball 4. So Contreras will reach base for the second time, and this time on a base on balls. And that'll bring up Arrieta. Arrieta, an excellent bunter, but a heck of a hitter. Infield, let's see what he does here. In this kind of situation, that is a 3. And he does not get the bunt sign. I'm going to let Arrieta hit. Contreras will go ahead, and he will go ahead and bat. Although Arrieta, I could call an automatic bunt. He does strike out a good amount, though. He is the pitcher, but a .262 batting average. I think you swing away. Contreras will stay where he is. Nobody out, top of the 5th. Moore, 4-4, strikeout 2, swing and a miss, struck him out. And even if he bunted, it wouldn't have made a difference. So that is strikeout number 5 for Moore, 1 down. Arrieta still concept was a strikeout like most pitchers that bat. Here's Fowler. Fowler 1 for 2. Strategy roll, and that is a 4. Contreras will stay where he is. Moore will go ahead and pitch to Fowler, and fans here hope right now Moore doing everything he can to keep the score where it is. Moore, 5-2, range play. Fowler, 5-4. It's a ground ball to first. That ball is hit to Brandon Belt. His range is a 4, but at double play depth, it's a 3. And that's going to get by him for a base hit, and it will be a single. Will that be enough for Contreras to move? Yes, it will be. Contreras does have the speed on a single pass first, and he will wind up at third. Fowler, because he was playing a little bit in, that's where they got it. So Contreras goes to third, second hit of the game for Fowler. Now 2 for 3, and the batter is Bryant. Infield in, coming in. Bryant is 1 for 2. Strategy roll. Nothing. That is a 1. Fowler actually gets the steal sign. 15 minus 2 is 13. Posey minus 1 is 12. I think you let Bryant hit. I think you let him hit. They're going to go ahead and let him hit. They'll call off the steal. Moore will go ahead and pitch to Bryant. And the fans here are a little concerned. Moore with the pitch. 3-5, strikeout 1. They won't. That's a good one. Swing and a miss, struck them out. Moore comes back with a K, and that's his 6th. Big strikeout on Bryant. And now 2 outs, and the Giants looking to get out of the inning. Here is Rizzo. Rizzo is 0 for 2. He struck out twice. Strategy. Nothing on the 17. Rizzo will bat. Moore goes ahead and sets up against Rizzo. He gets the signal, and now the pitch. Moore, 3-2, strikeout 6, called strike 3 on Rizzo, and he is mad. But there's nothing he can do. That was right at the knees, and he is out of there, and the Giants get out of it. Strikeout number 7 for Moore. No runs and a hit. Strand a couple. And Anthony Rizzo has the hat trick. That's the third time he has struck out. Again, the Cubs leave runners on base, although they do have the lead. Bottom of the fifth. Arrieta, he'll come on to bat. He'll come on to pitch. Eduardo Nunez leads off for the Giants. He's 0 for 1. 1-0 Cubs, bottom of the fifth inning. Arrieta with the pitch. 4-1 against the righty. It's a blank. Nunez, 6-2, and a line out right to second base. Baez is right there, one away. Second time Nunez is lined out. It will now bring up Pagan, and Pagan is 0 for 1. Arrieta, he goes ahead and pitches. 3-1, range play. Pagan, 6-2. It's a grounder to second base. Coming over there is Baez. He was excellent. His range is a 5. That is a 4. He's got it. Baez will take care of it and toss it over for the out. 2 down. Nice play by Baez. And now the pitcher, Matt Moore. Moore can pitch to 4 more batters. If there was a runner on base, I'd take him out, but I'm going to let him go 1 more inning. So Arrieta is going to go ahead and pitch to Moore here with 2 outs. Only 1-0 is the score. Arrieta, a 3-3. That's an error on a grounder. Moore, 1-3. That's a ground ball to second base. That ball is hit to Baez. His error rating is a 7. That's a 9. He's got it. No problem. He'll take it over and toss it over, and that retires the side. Javier Baez makes all 3 putouts, a line out and 2 ground outs. And 1, 2, 3 go the Giants. 1-0 favor still after 5 for the Cubs. Going to the top of the 6th. And leading off for the Cubs will be Ben Zobrist, and he is 0 for 2 tonight. This will probably be Moore's last inning. The Giants wanted to really, if there was a runner on base, I would have taken him out. But Moore's pitching pretty well. Moore, 6-4 against the switch right. That's a blank. Zobrist, 5-3. Ground out to third base. Over there will be Nunez. And he has it, and he tosses it over, 1 down. And next up is Russell. Russell 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Cubs know, everybody knows that the hardest game of a series to win is always the last one. Moore with the pitch. Moore, 5-2, range play. Russell, 1-5, base hit left field, but a range play for Angel Pagan. His range is a 4. That is a 5. He won't get to it. He'll drop in front of him, and Russell will wind up on first, the 3rd hit of the game for him. So Russell having a good game. He's 3 for 3. And the chance now for Hayward. Hayward 1 for 2, infield double play depth. Russell did have 5 stolen bases. Doesn't get the steal sign. And Moore will pitch to Hayward. Russell on it first. Moore will go ahead and he will pitch. Moore, 3-5, strikeout, 14 is high. Hayward, 2-1, that's a power hit to left field. That is a 19, and against the lefty, Hayward's going to put that right in the deepest part of AT&T Park in left field, and that is going to be a triple. Russell will come around and he will score. Hayward slides into third. Triple for Hayward. 2-0 Cubs. Stadium groans. RBI triple for Jason Hayward. His 2nd hit of the game. The batter now is Baez. He's 0 for 2. Infield now coming in. Hayward will go ahead and see what he does. Strategy rolls are still active. That's a 20. Moore fires to third to get Hayward, but Hayward will get back. Now Moore will go ahead and pitch to Baez. Infield is in. Cubs now lead 2-0. Moore, 4-5, strikeout. The 14 is high. Baez, 1-6, and that is a ground ball to first base. Hayward's base running rating is a 1 with the infield in. I really don't think they would send him, but I'll roll a die anyway. He only goes on a 1. It's a 3. He'll stay put. The throw will go to first to get Baez 2 down. So Hayward stays where he is on a ground ball to first. The batter now is Contreras, and now Moore is tired. And I think in this situation, and you got a righty on the mound, you got a righty at bat, I think you got to go to the bullpen. That's going to be it for Moore, as they will take him out of the game. And the Giants will go to the bullpen here, and they will bring out a righty. And it is going to be Hunter Strickland. 3 wins, 3 losses, 3 saves, a 3.10 ERA. Strickland will be the second Giant pitcher. So Hayward on at third. Hunter Strickland comes on to pitch. He can pitch to 3. And we'll see what he does in Contreras. Contreras is 1 for 1, a single and a walk. But now 2 outs. Can the Cubs get another run? Strickland sets up. Contreras gets ready. Contreras will bat. Strickland sets up and deep. Strategy roll. And nothing on the 3. Hayward stays where he is. Strickland with the pitch. 4-4. That is a range play. Contreras. 1-3. It's a fly ball to center field. Going after it is Denard Span, and that's not who you wanted hit to. His range is a 1. That is a 2. It'll drop for a base hit. Contreras goes to first. Hayward scores. 3-0 Cubs. Stadium groans. RBI single by Contreras on a range play. No way Span could get that. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Arrieta, and he'll bat. He's 0 for 2. But they'll let Arrieta bat here. 2 outs. Now 3-0 Cubs. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 17. Arrieta will set up, and Strickland will pitch. Strickland, 4-2, against the righty, walk. The 16 is high. Arrieta, 1-3, and that's grounded to first. And Belt will go ahead and take care of that. And he will make the play and retire the side. 2 runs on 3 hits, a big-time triple by Hayward, and we go to the bottom of the 6th. Arrieta gets back on the mound. And leading off for the Giants will be Denard Span, and he's 0 for 2. Arrieta, he'll go ahead and pitch. Arrieta, 3-3, error on a grounder. Span, 1-6. That's a fly ball, hit the center field. Fowler will get to that one, and he'll make the catch for the out. 1 down. 1 away, and here comes Panic. Panic is 0 for 2. Arrieta, he goes ahead and deals. Arrieta, 2-2. Range play at the park. AT&T, 6-5. It's a ground ball to short. That ball is hit to Russell. His range is a 5. That is a 6. He can't get it. It's a base hit, and Panic will get to first. And that is the first hit of the game for the Giants, as Jake Arrieta pitches 5 1/3 of no-hit ball, and Panic will get to first. Those dang range plays always kill no-hit bids. Infield now at double play, and here comes Posey. If anything, that does release Arrieta. Posey is 0 for 2. Panic on it first, the chance for the Giants to maybe get something. That's a 17, nothing happening. Arrieta will pitch to Posey. Arrieta, 4-5. That's a blank. He's not tired. Posey, 3-4. It's a grounder to third base. 2-2-3. Second base, pivot Baez, 0. 1-3. It's a double play. No. Panic thrown out at second base. They will not make a relay throw to first, as they're not going to get Posey, and that will be out number 2 on a fielder's choice. Here comes Belt. Belt is 0 for 1 with a walk. So 2 down here. 3-0 in favor of the Cubs. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 19. Belt will stay. Posey stays where he is. Arrieta, he'll go ahead and make the pitch. Arrieta, 6-1. That is an automatic out. And it is a ground ball to third, handled there by Bryant. He takes care of it, throws. He throws to second to get Posey, and the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit for the Giants. But right now, Jake Arrieta is owning this team 3-0 after 6. We go to the top of the 7th. Dexter Fowler leads off. They got switch right-left coming up. Strickland can pitch to one more batter before he tires. And I'm going to let Strickland pitch to Fowler. Let him get an inning in there. So top of the 7th, 3-0 Cubs. Strickland will pitch to Fowler. Strickland, 4-5 against the switch left. That is a blank. Fowler, 6-4. Ground out, second base. Taken care of there by Panic. And he'll make the play for out number 1. Next up is Bryant. Bryant is 1 for 3. Strickland is tired, but righty on righty, they'll let him pitch. Strickland will go ahead on Bryant. 1 down here. Strickland, 1-1, strikeout. 14 is high. Bryant, 3-3, fly out to center. And Span will come under it a bit. Taps his glove a couple of times, has got it, 2 down. And now here's Rizzo. Rizzo is 0 for 3. He has struck out all 4 times. Strickland is still tired, but they're going to let him pitch to Rizzo and see if he can just get a nice inning here for the Giants. Strickland goes ahead, and he will pitch. Strickland, 5-2, strikeout 11, that will miss. Rizzo, 3-4, and it's hit to right. But coming under that will be Pence. He has no problem with it. A very nice job by Hunter Strickland. 1, 2, 3, go the Cubs. And the inning is over. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I'll be right back. Tomorrow night on the network, we will stay in the National League as we now have a couple of Game 4s we got to play. We will head back to Nationals Park and for Game 4 of the National League Division Series between the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Washington Nationals. Scott Kashmir will be going for the Dodgers, and Gio Gonzalez will be going for the Nationals. Once again, the Nationals facing elimination as the Dodgers lead that series 2-1. Dodgers will try once again to punch their ticket to the NLCS, but the Nationals saying not so fast. We blew you up in Game 3. We're going to try to do it again. Kashmir against Gonzalez. 2 lefties on the mound tomorrow night on the network for Game 4 of that NLDS. Bottom of the 7th here, Cubs lead 3-0 on the Giants. Jake Arrieta pitching a gem. And leading off for the Giants will be Brandon Crawford. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. So once again, 3-0 in favor of the Cubs. Arrieta with the pitch. 2-5 against the lefty. Walk plus, and that's ball 4. So Arrieta will walk Crawford for the second time, and that is the 4th walk issued by Arrieta. A chance for the Giants now. Here's Pence, and Pence is 0 for 2. Infield is at double play depth. You should play some music during this out there. I was thinking about that, but because of copyright issues, I don't want to get hit with that. So, no. I know it's a great idea, David Vega, but I once tried to do some I did try to once add some music to a stream, and I got hit with a copyright violation, so I will not do that. It is what it is. Arrieta will pitch. Strategy rolls are still on. Crawford a 5. He's not going anywhere. And did they get the hit and run? No. Arrieta will go ahead and pitch. Arrieta, 3-3, error on a grounder. Pence, 6-2, base hit, right field. That's a single. Right fielder is Hayward. His error rating is a 2. That's a 20. He won't make an error. Normal runner advancement. Base runner 2, single to right, a 0, a 1 or a 2. Crawford will get to third base. He will not. They'll hold him at second. So now the Giants really have their first real opportunity to try to get something going. And it's a chance for Nunez. Nunez is 0 for 2. Infield still a double play. Arrieta now looking at a bit of a jam here in the bottom of the 7th. Strategy. Nothing on the 14. Crawford on at second. Pence on at first. Arrieta looking in on Nunez. And now the pitch. Arrieta, 2-2, range play at the park. AT&T, 1-4. It's a power hit to left field. That is an 18. It is too high, but now it's a range play, so it's a power hit to left. Going after it is Zobrist. His range is a 2. What a play by Zobrist! Out number 1. He makes a great play. Crawford will have to hold at second base automatically. 1 down. A range of a 2. He gets a 1. What a play by Zobrist. 1 away. Fly out to left. Zobrist has made some awesome plays out there in this series. Here comes Pagan. Pagan is 0 for 2. Now 1 away. Arrieta pumps his fist on a heck of a play by Zobrist out there. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 18. Arrieta will go ahead and make the pitch. Fans here at AT&T Park know what's at stake. They're hoping Pagan comes through with a big hit. Arrieta, 5-6. That is a walk plus, and the bases will be loaded. So bases are loaded now. Another walk by Arrieta. And we'll see a pinch hitter for Strickland for the Giants. And the Cubs, and Arrieta is tired. So the question is, who do the Giants bring into bat? And I'm going to first make a pitching change on the Cubs before I do that. That's the fair thing. Arrieta coming out of the game, that will be it for him. And the Cubs will go to the bullpen. And it is the 7th inning, so it can be anyone. And coming on to pitch, question is, do you want to go up against a lefty or a righty? And I think they're going to go ahead and I think they're going to bring in a lefty. Coming on to pitch for the Cubs is going to be Mike Montgomery. 4 wins, 5 losses, no saves, a 2.52 ERA. Montgomery started the season with the Seattle Mariners, wound up on the Cubs later. So Montgomery coming in now to try to stop the rally. Arrieta does leave with the win. Now the Giants got to go to the bench. And coming on to pinch hit for the Giants will be Gordon Beckham. 212 average, 5 homers, 31 RBIs. They will go with the lefty on righty split. Beckham started the season with the Atlanta Braves, wound up on the Giants later. So 1 out. The infield is going to play in. The Cubs looking to try to stop this rally. 1 out, bottom of the 7th. Cubs lead 3-0. But now Montgomery coming on to pitch. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 2, nobody moves. Montgomery sets up against Beckham. And here comes the pitch. Montgomery, 1-1, strikeout. The 18 is high. Beckham, 6-6. And it's a base hit for Beckham. It goes through. It'll be a single. Crawford will come in to score. Pence on a single pass short. He will come in to score. Base running 3, and Pagan will hold at second base. Beckham with a huge base hit. It's 3-2. Stadium cheers. Yay! Two RBI single by Gordon Beckham, and now it's a 3-2 ball game. The next batter is Span. Span is 0 for 3, still 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th, but now 3-2. Montgomery will go ahead and pitch to Span. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 17. Span is not bunting, he's swinging. Montgomery will go ahead up and Span. Fans here at AT&T Park have suddenly gotten loud. And here comes Montgomery. Montgomery, 6-3. Range play at the park. AT&T, 1-4. Power hit to left field. A power hit to left field. That is a 10. And that is a possible home run. Against the lefty, Span needs a 3. A 1-3, Span does it. No! Now instead, that's a fly ball to left field. It's a fly ball to left field. It's a range play. Zobrist has got to come up with it again. His range is a 2. Not this time. That's going to be a double for Denard Span. Automatic double on a range play check. Fail check on a possible home run. Pagan will come in to score. Beckham, base running 2. Double the left, -1. He only scores on a 1. And no, he'll hold it third. This game is tied. Stadium cheers. Yay! No lead is safe at inside pitch. And now the batter is Panic. And Arrieta is going to wind up now getting a no decision in the game. As Mike Montgomery gives up 2 big base hits. And now Panic a chance to give the Giants the lead. And still only 1 out in the bottom of the 7th. Strategy roll. Infield is going to play in. Strategy roll, that's a 7-0 happening. Panic is 1 for 3. He's got a single. Montgomery will have to pitch to him. Montgomery sets up. Montgomery, 5-3 against the lefty. That is an out. And that's going to be a ground ball to second base. Beckham cannot score with the infield in. His base running rating is a 0. The throw will go to first to get Panic, and that's 2 outs. Span moves to second. Actually, Span was already on at second, actually. Or actually, he wasn't, but he's there. Doesn't matter. So now with 2 outs, and now the batter is Posey. Posey is 0 for 2, and that's going to be it from Montgomery. They're going to yank him here, and the Cubs will go back to the bullpen to pitch to Posey, even though Beckham is not tired. But they're going to bring on a pitcher here to deal with Posey. And we're in the 7th inning, so it can be anybody. So coming on to pitch for the Cubs will be Pedro Strop. 2 wins, 2 losses, a 2.85 ERA. Strop will now come in and try to shut the door here as the Giants have tied this game with 3 runs in the bottom of the 7th. Infield is now back. Runners at second and third. Strategy roll. And nothing on the 3. Nobody moves. Strop will go ahead and pitch to Posey. And here it comes. Strop, 1-4. Wild pitch, 16. No, but a possible pass ball. Contreras has a pass ball rating of 4. It is a 6. It bounces off of Contreras' body armor. Beckham is going to come in to score. It's 4-3 Giants. Holy cow. Stadium cheers. Yay. A passed ball gives the Giants a 4-3 lead. 4 runs they put in here in the bottom of the 7th. And now Posey will bat with the runner still at third. That is a pass ball on Wilson Contreras as he can't make the play. And now the Giants lead it 4-3. Strategy roll again. And nothing on the 3. Span stays where he is. Strope will pitch. 4-6. Home run chance. Righty. 1-3. The 11 is too high. Posey. 3-3. And that is a grounder to first base. Handled by Rizzo. He'll take it himself. And he will make the play. And that ends the inning. 4 runs on 3 hits. 2 walks. A pass ball, and the Giants have taken a 4-3 lead here after 7. We go to the top of the 8th. This game turned around in 1/2 inning. Leading off for the Cubs will be Ben Zobrist. He is 0 for 3 tonight. Giants need a pitcher. They got a switch, a right, and a left. And I'm going to bring on the righty here for the Giants. They're going to bring on a right-hander. And they're going to go with Derek, and it can be anyone. It's going to be Derek Law. 4 wins, 2 losses, a save, a 2.13 ERA. Law will come on to pitch here for this inning. Top of the 8th, 4-3 Giants. And suddenly the Cubs, who thought they might have been punching their ticket to the NLCS, got to get the lead back. Law, 3-2 against the switch left. That's an out. And it's going to be a grounder to short, handled easily there by Crawford. And that's out number 1. 1 out. And now it'll bring up Russell. Russell having a great night. 3 for 3, 3 singles. Law will go ahead and pitch. Law, 3-6, strikeout 11. That will miss. Russell, 6-3, ground out to third. Coming over there is Nunez, and he's up with it and tosses it over, 2 down. And now Hayward. Hayward 2 for 3, a single and a triple. And Law trying to get it done. Fans here at AT&T Park now love what they see. Law with the pitch. 2-1, strikeout plus 12. Swing and a miss. Strikeout. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3, go the Cubs. And we go to the bottom of the 8th. Leading off for the Giants will be Brandon Belt as they are looking for some insurance. Belt is 0 for 2 with a walk. They got 2 lefties and a righty coming up. Strope is going to come out of the game, and the Cubs will go to the bullpen. And they're going to bring out a righty here, and let's see what's going to be. And coming on to pitch for the Cubs, let's see. Coming on to pitch for the Cubs is going to be Trevor Cahill. 4 wins, 4 losses, no saves, a 2.74 ERA. Cahill's mission, keep it 4-3. They're going to save Aroldis Chapman. Remember, the Cubs actually have a couple of games to play with, but they will see what happens here. 4-3 Giants. The Giants make a big comeback, by the way. Game of the Year candidate for one of you known here. Baseball with the Demos joins us here at AT&T Park and Steeler fans. So Cahill will go ahead and pitch to Belt. 4-3 Giants. Cahill, 2-3 against the lefty. It's a blank. belt. 5-2, and that's grounded to second base. And it will be Baez getting to that and tossing it over, one down. One away, and that will bring up Crawford. Crawford 0 for 1, but he has 2 walks. Cahill with the pitch. 5-4. That's a walk. The 19, that's too high. Crawford will bat. 1-1, and against the righty, he ground out right back to the pitcher. Cahill takes care of it and throws it over for out number 2. 2 away. And now the batter is Pence. Pence 1 for 3 with a single. 2 men down. Cahill sets up against Pence. The fans here at AT&T would like some insurance. They know what the Cubs have done in the 9th inning in the first 2 games. Cahill, 3-4, strikeout 6. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He got him. So 1, 2, 3 go the Giants. And the Giants now lead it 4-3 after 8. But the Cubs have had a lot of this. Will they have some 9th inning magic? We go to the top of the 9th. Coming on to bat for the Cubs is Javier Baez. Derek Law. He's really not the closer. I really like to go to the closer in this situation, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. And coming on to pitch for the Giants is going to be Santiago Casilla. 2 wins, 5 losses, 31 saves, a 3.57 ERA. Casilla coming on to get the save here and end this ball game and allow a game 4 where Madison Bumgarner will be pitching for the Giants to force a very important game 5. Casilla will go ahead and pitch to Baez. Baez, he will bat. Baez is 0 for 3. Casilla sets up. Fans here at AT&T Park hoping Casilla can do it here. Casilla, 2-3, strikeout 4, swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 down. And the next batter is Contreras. Contreras does not hit righties as well, but they're going to let him bat because he has good home run power. So Casilla will go ahead against Contreras. 1 down. Giants trying to send this to a game 4. Casilla, 3-2, strikeout 12. That just missed. Contreras, 1-6. It's grounded to second base. Over there is Panic, and he'll take care of it, toss it over, 2 away. 2 outs. And we'll see a pinch hitter for Cahill as the Cubs will go to the bench. And they are going to go ahead and bring out the bat. Coming on to pinch hit for the Cubs will be Tommy La Stella. 270 average, 2 homers, 11 RBIs. So La Stella will come on to bat against Casilla. 2 men down. Giants trying to send this to a game 4. The fans here at AT&T Park, they are loud and they are hoping Casilla can do it. Cubs have trying to get to the NLCS, but here comes the pitch. Casilla, 5-5, strikeout 1, swing and a miss, strikeout. That's your game. The Giants will hold off elimination, and there will be a game 4 also in this NLDS. Stadium cheers. Yay! Nothing across. The Cubs a 3-0 lead, and the Giants put a 4 spot in the bottom of the 7th and win this game 4-3, and we have another game 4 to play. What a victory for the Giants. It looked like they were dead in the water, then all of a sudden, it all fell apart. Maybe I should have kept Arrieta in there, even though he was tired. But the bullpen blew it. Montgomery, Strope, and Cahill. And it's going to be Montgomery's going to wind up getting a loss in this one. But wow, what a victory for the Giants. as they win this game 4-3, and they force a game 4 in this NLDS. So we are not done with the Division Series round. We still got 3 more at least, and who knows how many game 5s we will have. Final line score coming up. For the Giants, 4 runs on only 4 hits and no errors. The walks really did the Cubs in that inning. For the Cubs, 3 runs, 9 hits, and no errors. The winning pitcher is Hunter Strickland. He'll go ahead and get the victory. He'll go to 1-0. Mike Montgomery takes the loss. He drops to 0-1. Derek Law gets a hold, and Santiago Casilla winds up with his first save of the postseason. Holy cow, what a big comeback for the Giants. And the Cubs will have to play a game 4. And who knows, and they get to a game 5 back at Wrigley Field. Who knows what can happen, as right now these games in this series have been crazy. Tomorrow night will be game 4 of the other National League Division Series. The Los Angeles Dodgers against the Washington Nationals. Scott Kazmir will go for the Dodgers, and Gio Gonzalez will go for the Nationals. Dodgers still lead that series 2-1. Nationals trying to send it back to Dodger Stadium for a game 5. What will happen tomorrow night? It should be amazing. Kazmir, Gonzalez, Dodgers, and Nationals game 4. Be there or be square. Brian Patterson, Steeler fan, David Vega, Baseball with the Demos, Vita Productions, let's see here, Dwayne Martz, D. Scott Howard, Big Clue, Jimmy Jam, Frank Wayne Scott, Luca Pini, and Craig Scarborough. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out to the X-ray machines. Subscribe if you're not done so, and make sure you hit the bell. This game deserves it. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong, and we'll see you guys. And we'll see you guys tomorrow night. The San Francisco Giants hold off the Cubs and force a game 4. The Giants win this game 4-3, but the Cubs still lead this NLDS 2-1. We'll see you guys tomorrow night.